Won't you take me back to Tennessee?
The award-winning Tennessee WildCast is on the air with the latest info about hunting, fishing, boating, wildlife watching, and all things outdoors. This episode is brought to you by GSM Outdoors, whose vision is to preserve the sportsman's legacy, fuel innovation, and enable the next generation of outdoor enthusiasts. Think outside. That's where you'll find us. Now, make welcome your host, Jason Harmon.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of Tennessee WildCast. We're glad you're tuning in, and Happy New Year.
Yes. About time we came back with a live show.
Yeah, it's 2025, and we are excited to kick the WildCast season off here in Studio B, and Mr. Don King is helping me co-host.
Yes, sir. A lot of great things are happening. I know you guys kind of finished up the year on the road shooting some shows in East Tennessee, and so of course I'm always there cheerleading, but I wasn't on with you. But anyway, it's good to be back and kind of be back in the man cave studio. And hey, something new has been added too to the agency. What do you say?
Yeah, we got Mr. Justin Cakeless with us today.
Yeah.
Our new social media guy, and he's a video guy, a photographer, and
multi-talented.
He does a lot for us. He's going to be helping out in a lot of ways, and excited to have him on board.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
I hear you might have seen him out on the Brad Paisley tour, taking photos and stuff of the live concert. So,
Oh yeah.
We're glad to have you on board.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool little side note there. Justin toured with Brad for a year and took photos for him. And
Yeah, it was a great time. A lot of fun.
yeah, I bet you saw a lot.
Oh yeah, lots of travel.
And exciting times. That's cool. Well, we're glad you're here and glad you're a part of this team now, and already been knee deep in a lot of stuff, so it's fun. Yeah. If you're new to WildCast and this is your first time listening or watching, thank you. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We appreciate our listeners, our viewers out there. Just a reminder, like, subscribe, share, all those fun things. Make sure you click the bell on YouTube so you get notifications. Follow us on Carbon TV. Don, a lot of radio stations are covering us.
Yeah, a lot of radio stations across the state of Tennessee, and one in particular, WTN, right here. It's kind of our home base station, right here in Nashville, and we appreciate them. Saturday mornings at 10, you'll hear the full show on WTN.
Yeah, we appreciate our radio partners. It's a great time slot.
It really is.
For Nashville, and we're happy to have that slot. But yeah, just however you find us, however you want to find us, get out there and listen and enjoy. I hope you enjoy what we're putting out there. We got a lot of cool stuff ahead this year. So,
hey, giving stuff away, that's always a good thing. It's kind of, catching fish, blowing stuff up, giving stuff away. It's always fun.
Yeah. Well, speaking of giving stuff away, we did a survey. Justin helped us with that. We pulled a survey together and threw it out there on social media over Christmas and New Year, and we hoped that people would chime in on there and let us know what they want to see or hear next year, 2025. And we had great response, over 250 submissions of ideas and just how you guys and gals ingest Wildcats, watch or listen or that kind of thing.
Yeah,
so,
it's fun to get that feedback from the viewers and listeners for sure.
Yeah, when you listen, how you listen, and we're excited to have that data, and we can pull it together and try to provide something even better for the audience. So, so we did a giveaway with that survey.
Yeah,
so we've got 3 prizes to give away today, and we're excited to do that. And we're gonna draw the names here on the show. So
yeah.
You
live.
You want to do it?
Live let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So if you'll...
this is third place, right?
Yep. We're going to do third place first. If you'll watch the screen here, we're going to roll the wheel, and we'll see what happens here.
We need a van of white, for a deal like this.
Yeah, we need a van.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Winding
so this is
down.
Third place prize.
Third place.
All right, it's coming to a stop. Here we go. Well, what do you know?
Kurt, Holbert.
Kurt Holbert. Oh, well, he's a big supporter of the agency.
I know. He's a. I mean, truth be known, he's a former commissioner.
Former commissioner.
Served 6 years and was a chairman for one of the years. So
Wow. So what's he winning?
he is winning this Gerber, and it's a clip knife, clip on your belt, and it's got this cool tool where you can exchange your chokes for your shotgun. And
All right.
okay, hey, we're ready for Justin
Well,
Cox.
Justin Cox was
All
the
right.
second winner. This thing's running in the background here, so it's going to pull the third winner.
Justin Cox. Okay.
Justin Cox gets the Razor.
We'll show that here in a second.
Okay.
Let's see. This is the grand prize.
And grand prize.
Here we go.
All right.
Anthony Kurgis.
Awesome. So
All
we
right.
got our three winners. Don, tell them what. Tell the folks at home what Justin won there.
Justin won the Razor, slim electronic muffs, and these will protect your hearing and enhance your hearing if you're out there in the field. More than likely turkey hunting, deer hunting too. I mean,
Yeah.
and also the fillet knife. That'll be for the second prize.
Awesome. So Justin Cox, that's great. And one tidbit about the Walker's game ear there, the Razors. It's a GSM product.
Yep.
And GSM is a new sponsor this year and partnering with us, and we're excited to have them on board. We haven't mentioned that yet, although you heard it in the intro, but we're going to dive more into GSM.
And of course, everybody gets a WildCast hat.
Yes, all winners will get a hat today. So the knife, and then if that goes to Kurt, and then the ears go to Justin and Anthony. Anthony Kurgis.
Anthony is the grand prize winner.
Grand prize
What's
winner.
he got, Jason?
We got a Vertex backpack. That's his $120 value backpack.
Wow.
Very cool. Could be for just about anything. So the backpack, and then we have a Rough Rider knife, which is really cool. I'll dig it out real fast.
Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
Yeah, Smoky Mountain
Has
Knife
something
Works.
to do with that?
A big partner of the foundation and the agency, and as you see, it's got Tennessee Wildlife Resources Foundation on the handle. So Anthony, you're getting a pretty cool knife right there. And then, as always, a hat.
Yeah.
So everybody gets a hat, a WildCast hat, and hopefully you'll wear that proudly and be a walking billboard for us.
Justin's wearing his proudly this morning.
Yeah, Justin's got his on. So we appreciate everyone who took time to do the survey.
Yes.
It's great information, and we'll take that and use that to bring you all great outdoor content, hopefully. So
Yeah.
all right. Well, GSM is a great outdoor company that has multiple companies under them. I'll drag this over the screen. I know it might be a little hard to see, but that's GSM Outdoors, and they got products, as you can see. Walker's is right there on the screen, one of the top companies there as we scroll through. But there are all kinds of companies under the GSM brand, and we're excited to have them as a partner with the agency and the foundation. And this year they're going to be coming on WildCast. They're going to have multiple shows throughout the year, one a month.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be giving away some products from their companies.
As the seasons change, when turkey's coming up, we'll have some turkey products that will be giveaway. So engage with us. I mean, that's how you get. How do I get my name in the hat for the next time? That's the thing. How do we do it?
So that's why we brought the expert in, Justin.
I know.
He's going to help us out with the drawing and help us out with getting these products out to the winners and stuff like that. But Justin, share with them how they can get their name in the hat each month to win some of these cool prizes from GSM.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so the big thing is subscribe. We want you to subscribe on YouTube. We want you to subscribe on the podcast platforms, and like, comment, and make sure you turn the bell icon on too, so you can get notifications. And we're really excited for you guys to be engaged and get some incredible prizes. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a great year.
You said engage, and Don said engage. Engage is the key.
Yes, that is the key.
If you don't get in there and like and share and subscribe and comment and all those fun things, your name doesn't get put in the hat. So that's the trick right there. Get in there and have fun and engage with the content. I think I said this already, a new drawing each month. So new prizes each month, new show each month with a GSM product, and we'll dive into some more of what those shows look like here in a few minutes. But I'm excited about the partnership.
Me too.
It's going to be fun and going to bring you a lot of great gear and content. So it's going to be
wide ranging, and they've been a supporter of our foundation for many years too.
Yeah,
and so glad to have them on board, like you said, Jason.
Definitely. So remind them one more time, Justin. How do they get the name in the hat?
Subscribe. That's the most important thing. Like the videos and comment, and make sure to turn on those bell notifications because we want you guys to be notified when we post new content. And we're really excited. It's going to be an awesome year.
Awesome. One other thing that Justin didn't mention that I just thought about is the email list on our website. You can go on our website and click the button to get your name on our email list, and you can subscribe to different categories. WildCast is one of those, so do that as well, and we'll be sending out emails and things like that, so you know when to go like and subscribe and share and comment and click the bell.
Exactly.
So, there you go. All right, Justin, we'll appreciate you. Thanks for being with us today, and look forward to working with you more.
Absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. All right, Don. This year, I just wanted to touch on some of the great shows coming up.
Yeah.
I'm excited about some of the content that we're going to be bringing you, and a lot of that, it's across the board. There's a lot of fun stuff that we're going to be doing.
Yes.
Some that in particular that we know are definitely happening here pretty soon are shows about R3. R3 is a big thing here in Tennessee that we're pushing to try to get people outdoors, reactivate, now the R's have left me. Reactivate. Recruit, retain, reactivate.
Yep,
that's
there you go.
You need that first one to get all three of them. Recruit, retain, and reactivate. So anyway, Matt Clary recently retired, is on his way out, but he came on, and we're going to have that episode for you. And Daniel Musselwhite is also.
Yeah, Matt has a lot of good. He's got a heart for it, and he had a lot of good insights, and I look forward to that show airing here soon.
Yeah, and Eagle Bend Hatchery is going to be touched on this next year with Chris Morton. We got a mushroom show coming up for you. That was a little different for us, but I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then we had a record crappie harvest year in our hatcheries this year, so I think that's going to be, or I guess last year, but it's going to be cool to cover that and talk about some of the stuff that's going on with hatcheries.
I know it. Those guys are so resourceful. The ones that manage those hatcheries, and the way they can double crop and squeeze the very most amount of production out of the resources they have, and they are amazing folks, and we look forward to that one.
Yeah. Real quick before we get too much further, you had a note up here, Don, under the heading there, upcoming year of shows. What did you want to cover there?
Oh, yeah. This show is going to be kind of different from the typical one that we do, because Todd Mazzaris, our producer, who's, he just throws himself into this show and does an awesome job every week of incorporating a whole bunch of photos and B-roll and other elements that really help spark the show and make it interesting or more interesting to watch than just to listen to. So anyway, we really appreciate him. This is going to be a little simpler show. It's going to be, primarily here in our man cave. So he might throw a picture or two in, but we're looking forward to this coming year where Todd, works his magic on these, but we really do appreciate him for all he does with the show. Todd Mazzaris, our producer.
Yes, we very much appreciate that. Yeah, this show, you're stuck with our ugly mugs. Not as much on this one, but yeah, Todd does a great job getting these shows out every week and providing y'all with great visuals so you can kind of understand more about what we're discussing and talking about. So.
And all the things he does for social, the reels and the stories and those are very, very shareable too.
Yeah, definitely.
You want to, if there's a topic you want to, send to your buddy or your, wife or whatever, it's makes it easy to do that.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, more shows coming up this year. We mentioned our partner GSM. We're excited to have them, and some of the shows that we know are coming down the pike. We're going to do talking about some predator hunting. We're going to do some gun cleaning and kind of a prep show, how you can get your guns, clean from the previous seasons or get them prepared for the next seasons, and take good care of your equipment. Fishing show. We're going to have a fishing show coming up, and turkey hunting. All of these are kind of timely for the seasons that are ahead of us. Just coming out of deer season, but just keep coming back and keep watching for these. We got one a month, and it's going to be fun to have on special guests that are behind some of these products, and then we're going to be giving some of these products away. So, it'll be great stuff.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of upcoming events, there's an event coming January 18 and 19, Saturday and Sunday. It's always held the weekend prior to the Martin Luther King holiday. And so that Saturday and Sunday, just kind of mark that on your calendar, because the Sandhill Crane Festival is going to be held in Birchwood. It's kind of based in Birchwood, small town just a little north of Chattanooga, kind of between Cleveland and Dayton, up that direction. But it's the home base is at the Birchwood School. It's now the Birchwood Community Center, but it's a school that's been around for many, many years for elementary age kids. And but that's kind of the home base, and that's where the shuttle buses come. But the highlight is out at the Hiwassee Refuge that we operate. And so that's about a 7 or 8 minute bus ride from the Birchwood School. You come, park at the Birchwood, get oriented there, get your maps, and hop on the bus. They'll take you out there to see the cranes, the Sandhill cranes. And there's always a good chance there might be a whooping crane out there too.
Well, just a little tease. We were out there working and getting ready for the event here just the other day, and we saw one whooping crane. So there is one out there and stopping in and flying over. So it's cool, and you can see bald eagles, all kinds of birds. So it's a great event. I know people come from different states just for this event and to see all kinds of cool stuff. So. Like Don said, mark your calendar. It's something you don't want to miss.
I'm always amazed. We always have an information table at the Birchwood School, and our agency folks are there answering questions and directing folks. And they have a map. They always put up a map of the United States and surrounding area, some other areas too, Canada and all, Mexico, and they have push pins. And they invite guests to put a push pin where you're from. And it's crazy how far people come to see the Sandhill cranes, and it's amazing.
Well, and they get to hear some great music, right?
Hey, there you go.
Don King will be performing with Second Nature, right?
That's right. Yep, my bluegrass group that I play with quite often, and so we look forward to. We're kind of a tradition there, I guess you'd say. We've been doing that for probably 10 years. The last 10 years we do a show there. And I kind of like to say we open for the Raptor show, which is always a big crowd pleaser. The American Eagle Foundation comes and does a Raptor show every year. Except this year. There's going to be another group that comes and does a show, but basically, flying Raptors over the crowd is pretty cool. How they do that. But anyway, at the last minute, they got an invite to the American Eagle Foundation got an invite to go have one of their birds appear at the presidential inauguration, which is happening the next day, Martin Luther King Day.
How does that get put in front of the Crane Fest?
Of the Crane Festival, if I got the invite, I know where I'd be too.
But outside of them not being there's going to be another great Raptor show, which is cool. And, like you said, the music, the raptors, go out and see the birds, a lot of information, a lot of vendors and things there. So it's cool.
And they have experts, some of them that work for our agency and some that are just volunteers that just love to help guide people, potential birders and birders. You know, they're very, very versed in what kind of species you're looking at.
Yeah.
And we have some glass set up, you know, for folks to look through the spotting scopes, and you know, you're welcome to bring your cameras, and it's just a good time.
Well,
dress warm though, because it's always cold out at the refuge.
Yeah, dress warm, possible. You know, and you never know if it'll snow or not. There's been some really cold events in the past, and but it's sizing up to be a good event with the number of birds that we're seeing out there right now.
It is,
so.
yeah. That cold weather is always welcoming to them.
And there's a tower there, a little gazebo where you can go watch them any time of the year. So if you can't make that weekend date, run out there before or after, and you'll see some cranes. All right, well, let's dive into.
You know what? One of my favorite upcoming events.
What's that?
Going fishing.
Speaking of going fishing,
yeah,
we jumped over that one little bullet point there.
Uh-oh.
But we're going to try to do some Bill Dance Signature Lakes shows this year.
That's the fishing I'm talking about.
Okay. Just making sure we're on the same page. So there's been a big initiative between us and state parks and TN Vacation and just trying to build out better fishing environments and amenities and things like that around some of our lakes and some of our smaller fishing lakes, our bigger lakes. And it's the Bill Dance Signature Lakes Trail. I'm going to say trail, that's not really part of it, but Bill Dance Signature Lakes. And there's multiple across the state. And we're going to try to fish those lakes this year.
Yes.
As many as we can, and take you out there with us on the boat. And I'm fingers crossed, hoping maybe Mr. Bill Dance will go with us on one of those.
That's what I'm thinking.
And we'll get to share some insight from him on how he fishes, you know, one of these lakes. And we'll do the same. We're going to try to do the same throughout, you know, get some professional fishermen to come in and show us how they do it on these certain bodies of water.
Right. The local experts that know that particular body of water. It's going to be fun. We're going to plan to shoot a WildCast plus go out and actually do fishing. So that'll be the extra fun part, and show some of that. We'll have some B-roll for Todd to use to roll into the show and explain a little bit better about what we're doing out there.
But there's a lot of work going in above and below the water on these lakes. I mean, so there's habitat improvements, there's access improvements, and facilities around. So it's a lot of work that a lot of different partners are going together to improve. So it's something to be excited about and look forward to. So that's something we're going to try to also incorporate this year in upcoming shows. So, all right, Don. One other thing I want to make sure to remind folks about is our magazine.
Yes,
there's a lot of work going into that.
In particular, don't you? Because Jason has become the editor of the magazine.
So I put a lot of work into that. We love our magazine, and we're thankful for our subscribers and all those folks who are out there who get it. We want more. I mean, there's if you don't subscribe to the magazine, do that. Go outdoorstennessee.com. You can subscribe through that outlet right there where you buy your license. There's also options to subscribe to the magazine.
And the crazy thing
content.
is, it's $10 a year.
Yeah,
and
it's affordable.
Yeah, you get all four issues, and one of those issues includes the calendar, which is the one we do the photography contest with, and tell them a little bit more about that.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because that's going on right now. The calendar contest is underway. If you want to submit your photos, just go to our homepage, tnwildlife.org, and click the button on the homepage. It's right there. You can't miss it. That contest is going a little bit through March, and you'll be able to hopefully get your photo featured in the summer edition of the magazine. But there's so much work going into that, trying to bring content that you guys and gals want. It's anything from hunting, fishing, watchable wildlife, boating, law enforcement, features of our folks and the work that they're doing. There's just so much going into that magazine and so much great content that we don't want you to miss out on it. So I encourage you to subscribe to that. while you're going and subscribing to all our other stuff we got going on.
Now, the lifetime license holders know that they get a copy of that magazine, and also the folks that buy the sportsman license are entitled to a subscription to that magazine as well. So that's been really good because it puts one in the mailbox every quarter, and you get to keep in touch, as Jason said. But a lot of times, if you just buy what we used to call the 01 or the combo license, you don't get that with that license. So. Right. But like I said, for $10 a year, it's great. Makes a great gift too. If you got a young person in your life, or your dad or your grandma or something that you want to share that with, they appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, fun story. I was at a ball game one day, and I looked down a couple rows down from the bleachers, and this lady was reading her Tennessee Wildlife magazine right there at the basketball game.
There you go.
So I thought, well, that was cool. Look at there. So there's the magazine.
Yeah.
But So anyway, subscribe to that if you don't mind. Get out there. Subscribe, and you'll get this great content coming to you.
Hey, one more thing about the magazine before we leave that. You asked me to write an article about the video and TV shows and all those kinds of things.
We've been doing a lot of the years. History back, 75th anniversary.
Right, 75th anniversary, and it was an honor to be able to kind of reminisce a little bit and kind of look back. I started with the agency in 97 part-time, and then went full-time about 2001, and that was about the time that we started Tennessee's Wild Side, that was produced in partnership with the Renaissance Center in Dixon, and that ran for 15 years on the on public TV across the state. And then we ended up going with another production company following that, being a state agency. Every now and then you have to renegotiate those things, and the production company out of Knoxville did Tennessee Uncharted for us for 3 seasons, and Eric Baker was the host of that one, and he's still out as an artist doing his music, and but we were glad to have him on board as our host for about 3 years. So that was exciting.
And it's kind of after those two, now WildCast has kind of jumped in there and taken this place. So now you can watch this show or hear this show, and we've also got another Tennessee Outdoor Journal out there if you want to watch that as well. So we've got some great content that we're trying to push out and share with everybody.
Being in Music City, we occasionally draw in some music folks like Lauren Watkins. She ended up opening for Morgan Wallen this year.
Yeah.
Jordan Rowe, I saw him at the Ryman opening for Ann Wilson.
Yeah.
I mean, just, you do WildCast and everything blows up.
Everything blows up. You never know who you're going to have on WildCast. You never know who might be coming on the next show. So keep tuning in, keep watching, keep listening, subscribe, click the bell, like, share, comment. I think that's all of it. Anyway, do all those things. Stay connected with us so we can keep sharing this great outdoor content with you.
And give you some stuff. Yeah,
and give you some free stuff. So we appreciate everybody tuning in, watching, listening. We appreciate you engaging with us and appreciate the feedback. And we just look forward to a great 2025.
Sounds good.
Mr. Don King, helping me co-host. We're excited for this next season. And until then, we'll see you next time.
All righty. Stay connected with TWRA by visiting our website at tnwildlife.org and follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Join us as we celebrate 75 years of conservation in our great state. You can invest in Tennessee's wildlife future by purchasing a license at GoOutdoorsTennessee.com. That's GoOutdoorsTennessee.com.